Now, taking some inspiration from the activity that you have just completed, we'd like you to reflect on some of the highlights for IBT this year. And we'd like you to do it as follows. It is an activity for the entire classroom, so please, we'd like everybody to get involved. It shouldn't take you more than 15 minutes to complete this little activity. But like we said, it's an activity for the whole classroom, so what we'd like you to do is move your chairs into a little circle, much like you've done before. Select a scribe or a note taker, and then just literally brainstorm what your classroom's highlights were for IBT this year. The scribe or the note taker will then write down all of your suggestions, preferably in a place where everybody can see them. So if you have a blackboard, please jot them down on the blackboard. If you've got a monitor or projector available to you, then please make use of that so that everybody can see what the highlights were and everybody's suggestions. And then we'd like you to narrow it down to about 2 to 4 highlights for your classroom. So you can do this in whatever way or manner is most logical to you within your classroom. If you'd just like to take a quick vote, we'd suggest just doing that. It will help speed things up a little bit. But once you've selected your 2 to 4 highlights, we would then like you to take those highlights and post them on Vula. But we'd like you to post it in a very specific space or place within Vula. So if you can think back to your introduction week, we asked you for a few questions and then to upload a picture of your classroom or of you in your classroom onto Vula. It was during the introduction session. So if you could just navigate to where you placed that post within Vula, there's then an option to click reply. So what we would like you to do is navigate to that original post, click reply, and then post these 2 to 4 highlights against whatever post it is that your classroom had put there originally. We will then collect these highlights from Vula when we do our own analysis of the course and how it was run and how everybody felt about the course. We'll then collect them from there. So if you could all just navigate right now to Vula, find where your original classroom photo or post had been placed, and then click reply and upload these 4 or 2 to 4 highlights for us. That would be fantastic. Now, only once you have done this activity will you be allowed to move on to part 4. So please go ahead and do that very quickly. It shouldn't take you more than a couple of minutes, and then we'll move on to the next video. Thanks, guys.